It is you that protect this child, that guard upon my soul, that keep quiet my mind. It is you who walk on this earth, helping anybody who is left behind. My name is Bholenath. I came across Muji Baba, I think must be now 4 or 5 years, and what brought me here is just this desire to know God and just to know God and to find someone that in whom I feel the authority, the power, the love that of someone who can make me know God, help me to know God, introduce me to God. Up until I met him, there was still everything I knew about God, everything I felt, it was always like about something else, just the longing for God, or trying to, to feel the presence of God, But since I met Guruji, what has changed, most profoundly is that he has given me the tools, he has given me the instruments to find this presence of God inside my own heart. And he is the very embodiment of this presences. He is the very embodiment of God. But at the same time, he has given me the power to recognize that same presence inside my own heart. So it's very hard to put these things into words, but this is the essence at this moment, that I can say about my connection with Guruji. It is less and less about something else, something outside of me. It is more and more becoming, the discovery of my own being, of my own presence, of what is inside my heart. It's almost like something is being, absorbed just through his very being. Something is being absorbed, and of course all that he shares with us, the invitation, the different guidance through which he helps us to recognize are very powerful. But for me, the most powerful thing is just his presence, and whatever radiates out of him, I feel I am being constantly bathing, in whatever it is, So that for me is the most true, That is the most true. Yeah, bhajans is when we come together to sing praises to God, and it's a very natural thing, because naturally by following the Guruji's teachings, by being in this atmosphere of satsang, this love just comes, it arises, and naturally when you feel this love, you feel grateful, you feel happy, you want to share, you want to express, you want to sing, of course. So, I mean, maybe not everybody, but for people like me, it comes very naturally, you want to sing to God, and so that's bhajans for me. It's just this, it's just your heart is singing to God, and it's a very intimate affair, and at the same time it's very intimate, but everyone can participate, and everyone is actually very much at the heart of, at the heart of bhajans is very much the togetherness, because when so many of us called by this voice, we all feel the same love, we are all experiencing the same one love, and So it's a very powerful, it's very, very beautiful, very powerful. For those who can relate, you know, to this, it's a very, very, very beautiful. And I wanted to say about the team, because it's such a mature group of people that there is no space for, you know, any personal, you know, behavior. And although, you know, from outside it seems like we are just playing music, singing to God, but actually you realize there's so many things, you know, come up through this also. So many things which are not true are exposed, and I feel it's been such a gift for me to be part of this team in that way, because I feel it really quickens this process, because it doesn't leave room for that, you know. You have to overcome, you have to yeah, you have to leave things and just quickly, you know. That's why I felt it's so in line with Guruji's way, because I feel he gives us no time, you know. He's always trying to put us in that way of being, which we don't have time, you know. We have to drop things. There's no time to waste. There's no time for entertaining, you know, things which are not true. And that's been like that for me. Yeah. That would be for me to observe, like when Guruji speaks about observing whatever, you know, is happening inside of you, and to be able to not take any of whatever is going on, whether it is a feeling or a thought or a sensation, however strong it may be, before taking it to be real or to be, you know, me, to just really take the time and to acknowledge the fact that I am able to observe, you know, whatever it is that is coming up. And I think it took me a lot of time to realize the, you know, the profundity and the depth of this, you know, instruction. Because in the beginning, there was such joy and such a feeling of gratitude, and it's almost like, you know, you are like a baby cocooned, you know. You arrive, you meet the master, and you are just, you know, you are just so happy, so overwhelmed with this love that you don't think about anything, you know. It feels like you're totally content. And but as time goes by, then, you know, I start to see, you know, that there are actually many things, you know, that need to be looked at, that need to, you know, you need to reflect on the things that Guruji speaks, and you need to apply them in your daily life, and the daily life is here to, you know, to put it to a test. And so it constantly reflects, constantly for me reflecting, you know, something about myself, you know, some things that I must transcend, that I must overcome. And I was saying earlier that it took me time to realize that the depth of this teaching, that I can observe things, because as time goes by and as you know, we are here and we are deepening in this search, I find that more and more opportunities, you know, in the daily life I can recognize, you know, that there are so many opportunities, you know, in everyday life. Maybe before I wasn't able to recognize all these opportunities, but I see that the more I walk, so to speak, the more I find everything, you know, everything, there's something in everything for me to learn, you know, and there's something in everything for me to refine my understanding. And so coming to the point of the observing, it made such a profound impact for me to begin to observe, you know, observe myself, observe my feelings, observe my thoughts, and to experience myself more as that presence who is observing, rather than that presence who is, you know, involved in things and a victim of all this, you know, reaction and things that happen in life. So it's been so profound, and the fact that you know, all of this can be observed from a space which is quiet and peaceful and empty, and everything can play, you know. Everything can come, every expression, every feeling, even feelings of discomfort, they can come. But to be able to confirm and to acknowledge that that space from where I'm observing these things is not touched by them, that is a very huge discovery for me, and it keeps revealing more and more depth inside. It keeps revealing this presence that we were talking, the presence of God. It keeps revealing more and more of this presence, you know. So this life, in the way that I knew it before, has very much changed. You know, the perception of life, the living of the life, everything has changed. You know, from this discovery, from discovering that I can observe, and that I can detach myself, you know, from my own feeling, from my own, you know, from all these things that before I thought, you know, that's me, you know, these things is me. I have to deal with these things. I have to fix these things. And Guruji showed this great way, you know, that I don't need to fix these things. I don't need to work so much on these things. I can just discover the presence, the observing presence, and then from here, naturally, I see my life is changing, my behavior is changing, my expression is changing, everything is changing, you know. I must just honor, you know, this. Just by honoring this, everything is being uplifted somehow. I feel I'm able to just to feel grateful, you know, for anything that comes, and with that comes so much trust in life and in whatever life is sending us as yes, whatever experience we may be going through. I feel that's yeah, that's very beautiful. I feel it keeps us humble, also keeps me humble, and keeps me very grounded in a way also. Keeps my presence much more grounded, you know. Not to be excited when things are going well, and not to be in sorrow when things are not going well, but just to be more in a space neutral, and as much as possible to extract the benefit, the good vitamins from every situation, bad or good, but at the same time to remain quiet and to remain just grateful. Yeah.